So grass and roots have the RS in symmetry, okay? So my feet and your feet are the roots of your body. Well, actually the veins are the roots of your body, but, okay, you see them the most prominently down at your feet, okay? Especially when you drink cocoa, the heavenly fertilizer that blesses your roots, okay? And so when you walk on grass, it's all so natural and it all adds up perfectly. So I'm just here to declare to you the words that God is giving me and speaking to me as I live my day today with the Lord. And yes, it's cocoa, okay? So the word grass has cocoa in symmetry, RS, okay? And the word roots has cocoa in symmetry, RS. So when you walk bare feet on grass, the roots of your body, which is to say your feet, okay, but more importantly, your veins that lie within, okay, are literally touching grass, okay, which is closely related to grass roots, and it's all a reminder from the loving God, Father, to drink your cocoa. Earn a cocoa, burn a cocoa. Walk on the grass with your bare feet. Earn a cocoa, burn a cocoa, okay? So, there you go, okay? But God ordained it, okay, that when you walk bare feet, you can see your veins on your feet, okay, to remind you that you are like a tree and that you have roots and that your roots are the most important part of your physical being, okay? And yes, you were meant to walk on grass, okay, bare feet, and oh, by the way, the word sand contains cocoa as well. That just came to me. With the RS going backwards, no less. So ND equals R, S equals S, okay? Friends, cocoa was great for friends. NDS, another famous 37. So you can walk on sand, and that reminds you to drink your cocoa. You can walk on grass, which really reminds you to drink your cocoa, okay? And you look at the roots, okay, showing proudly on your beautiful feet, okay? And that is, of course, from your cocoa, okay, which blesses your roots. There you go. So this is what you call a grassroots movement. Sorry, I had to make that joke. No, literally, okay? But cocoa is not a grassroots movement. It is like the official choice of God for everyone's maximum 24/7 happiness. It's like, do you want to feel like paradise walking on grass? Well, you have to drink your cocoa. Do you want to feel like paradise all day, every day? Do the math. A paradise is cocoa, with double R at the front, double S at the back. A paradise equals double cocoa. So do you want to feel like a paradise all day long? Cocoa. If you're not doing it yet, you're still in darkness. You still haven't passed the pop quiz from the teacher that's keeping you back in grade 4. You still haven't passed the final exam that's going to get you out of grade 4. So if you haven't started consuming cocoa in abundance yet, you haven't graduated. You're just going to stay in grade 4 for the rest of your life, or maybe just, anyways. Okay. So, amazing. Okay. So I literally have grass clinging to the roots of my feet. What is God saying? RS, cocoa. Done. Okay, so whatever happens in the life of the prophet is precisely what God is saying to the entire human race and what its future is supposed to look like. That's it. So I proudly turn on the video camera and record my thoughts, okay, when the word of the Lord comes to me, and I just tell oh look, a moth, the joy of freedom, okay? Just like we had the dragonfly earlier, has 5s at the dead center, just like moth, okay? Just like freedom, science, silence, honesty, liberty, you name it, okay? So that's it, okay? Wonderful. The word lawn ends in cocoa. There you go, okay? Wonderful. Praise God. Soil. What's interesting about the word soil is it actually mathematically parallels soil, because you have a single plus 1 letter and everything else divides by 3. Okay. So again, I see flawless similarity between cocoa and the word soil. Very similar to the word ground, in fact. Ground is plus 1, just like the word cocoa, just like the word soil. Okay. The word earth is the same thing. Quite frankly, all of these words mathematically point to Father, who is the name above all names, the topmost member of the Trinity. Okay, so ground, plus 1, soil, plus 1, cocoa, plus 1, grass, plus 1. Okay, you get the idea. And then roots is, of course, Father, plus half a Father. Okay, so I'm just here to tell you the truth, to set you free. Free is plus 1, like Father. I'm just here to tell you the truth, to set you free, so that you graduate and come out of clinical bondage, slavery, darkness, sadness, sorrow, vasoconstricted veins, misery, weak, shriveled, thin roots on the inside of your body, which has made you so depressed, cranky, miserable, hateful, unloving, impatient, and all the other negatives, yada, yada, yada. Okay? I am here to set you free. Cocoa, cocoa, cocoa. Cocoa, cocoa, cocoa. Drink cocoa, cocoa, cocoa. Don't touch wheat. Don't touch dairy. And you will completely come out of darkness. Like, we are going to see so many human bodies transformed. Well, anyone that obeys this word, okay, is going to have their physical human body and brain so transformed in all the right ways, they are never going to look back with joy. Like, just the happiness difference is astronomical. Okay. Oh, praise God. That's amazing. So remember the other day we were looking at words that have RS at the dead center? Tarsus, which is your heel. Okay, that's the first part of your foot that touches the ground. Every step is your tarsus, also known as your ankle. And the word ankle has cocoa at the dead center too. Okay. So, just another reminder, okay, when you wake up in the morning and you take your first step, it's your tarsus that touches the ground first. You stand up, and up equals cocoa, okay? It just tarsus first, ankle first, heel to toe, okay? So what are you going to drink first in the morning? What begins the word breakfast? Cocoa, da-da! There actually are answers in this universe. It's not a fluke. It's not unmathematical. It's not wishy-washy. And quite frankly, you aren't allowed to believe anything that you want and think that it's going to work for you. This is an obvious message that I can deliver right now. If you just say, well, I want to live in this earth believing that 1 + 1 = 4, despite everyone else believing that 1 + 1 = 2, and that's the obvious truth, well, your life is going to be miserable compared to the people that believe that 1 + 1 = 2. Okay? It's the exact same thing with you saying, well, I'm just going to shove whatever I want in my mouth first thing in the morning, all day, every day, because that's just what I'm going to do. Well, you're outside the truth. You're outside the revelation of God. You're outside the secrets of God. And your life is going to be miserable compared to mine. Because you are not aligned with the truth. Okay? And all the things I've been saying in my videos to really promote cocoa like crazy, in case you haven't noticed. Okay? God is perfectly precise. The word precise is RS in symmetry, cocoa. He's perfectly mathematical. If you go to a human doctor, like, they try and accurately prescribe a specific item. Now, the average human doctor is a total lunatic because they don't know God. Like, they don't even know how to eat properly, which is why you won't find them saying the things that I'm saying. And most of them are ungodly lunatics that have just been programmed by the evil pharmaceutical system, which is all about taking money from people while leaving them completely miserable. Okay, but hey, anyways, okay. You hear from God yourself, and you'll know, okay, that the things that I'm saying about cocoa are absolutely true, okay? And that you want completely in, okay? So, cocoa first, cocoa-centric, cocoa-rich, and then 100% gluten-free, wheat-free, and 100% dairy-free. Otherwise, you are still, like, in darkness. You're just totally miserable compared to what you should be.